Hey, good evening. I have to admit that I am doing this because I was inspired by Gary's Diecast. He had done a video on his old school 50s cars, and I said, well, I wonder how many I have, and I had to cheat a little. I'll explain in a second. I'm more of a 60s and 70s type of guy, but in Diecast, who doesn't have a couple of 50s? So, N2Fins. There we go. Sorry. Not used to zooming in or out on camera. So as you can see, I brought my meager 50s collection out. Well, meager. In 1/18 scale, I have the 57 Mercury Turnpike Cruiser and the 58 Etzel Citation. And then over here, the 1957 Ford Ranchero. But sticking to my primary scale here, I have these anniversary, these are both 1957 T-Birds from Hot Wheels. Two different castings that they made over the years. This one I think was borrowed, the blue one was borrowed with Hot Wheels, so it was just very similar to one that Hot Wheels had. And then this very famous one that I don't know if they still make this one anymore, but basically the open roof and the closed roof of this one has the open wheel wells in the back, and this one has the fender skirts. This particular one has the as does the Matchbox, the Continental kit or spare tire. And I have had that set. I'm not going to open it tonight because I can't find my screwdriver. I've had that set for 20 years. And I really wanted to open this one tonight. There's a real disappointment that I can't find the little Phillips head screwdriver. This is a 2003 set, I believe, for the 100th anniversary of Ford Motor Company, with a Model T done up in 50 style with mag wheels, and a 1957 Crown Victoria convertible. And that one I really wanted to pull off, but I can't. I can't get the screws out. So I will show some of my open ones, and then I will crack a few, including one special one that I wanted to open up tonight. So this is a Matchbox 1957 Thunderbird that is a little wonky. This, like several of the cars I've shown, I rescued. Somebody was throwing them out. So 1957 Thunderbird, and of course, N2Fins, everybody's going to talk, and it's Hot Wheels, a 1957 Chevy. I had several of these as a child. Everybody did. This is a newer one. I think this is last year or so. But the original copyright, 1976, for this casting. And I had a blue one in flames with obviously different wheels, with the the Hot Wheels wheels that you would have gotten in 1975 or 77 or 78. But I got this as a nostalgia piece. I'm not a huge Chevy guy. I can't honestly say why I got this 57 Cadillac from Hot Wheels in this flat green with the flames. I mean, the chrome's not too bad, except for the dual exhaust coming through the bumper. I don't know if a Cadillac of that era would have had that, but this could really use some details. 4-door suicide doors in the back. This is obviously a small scale, I think. I'm going to start off with the Hot Wheels and then Matchbox and other brands. So this is I got this last year. This is the 1959 Impala station wagon from the Arrow Flint camp that they have on several of theirs. And this is not a bad casting, except for when you take off the canoe and you have the hole in the roof. I guess you could fill that in. I tried to just give it a little taillight detail. My eyes aren't that good to get it clean. I could redo that. Boom. So Hot Wheels, Matchbox. And this is also Matchbox. Oh, 47 and a half. I'm sorry. I thought this was a 52 Chevy. Oh, my mistake. I'll put that out of the way. And I think I've shown this Maisto Elite Design. This came with a car transporter, 1959 Chevy Impala, with some plastic inserts for headlights, nice chrome, a bit of a Metaflake and a 60s or 70s paint job, painted taillights. "1959 Chevrolet Impala, made under license, Maisto, made in China." It doesn't say a scale, but I would say it's as close as 164 as any of these. And then I had the Cadillac. This is from the Street Freaks. This is the Dodge, the DeSoto Fireball, I believe. And I've had this for a few years. This is 2001, so I've probably had it all of 19 years. This is from the original Street Freaks. This has plastic plastic wheels and tires with the authentic 50 style wheel covers. More 60 style pinstriping. I don't know. Did they do that in the 50s? Maybe not quite as bold. I honestly, I'm not that old. I'm 55, but I wasn't alive in 55. And this 56 Chevy Bel Air, again, same series, Street Freaks, 2000, playing Mantis, Johnny Lightning. So this is an older one, and I've had these for a long time. And this is a nicer one, a 1958 Chevy Impala that I bought a few months ago. And this is also Johnny Lightning, but obviously a newer casting. I think this used to be a Racing Champions Mint casting. This one has opening hood, unlike the other two. Nice details. Rubber tires. Finer details. This is very nice. So these two are from Street Freaks. I don't know. I bought this loose. This 1957 Lincoln Premier came with the N2Fins. This is from the Road Trip, I believe, series. Opening hood, painted valve covers, beautiful blue and gold, or blue and gold and cream, same color interior, nice details. I don't know if this is also, as I suspect, like this, Racing Champions Mint. I'm pretty sure the Impala is. I'm not sure about the Lincoln. And I'm going to open up some old Hot Wheels that I've had for quite a long time. This 1958 Ford Thunderbird on the short card. I believe this is a 2004, 2005 copyright. And it's been sitting in the package for too many years. And the graphics are a little much. But it's a nice casting. It's a beautiful car, 58 Thunderbird. Maybe I will try the dry eraser marker trick to get the tampos off. But it's chrome bumper, chrome base. It's a mainline car. It's $1, but it is actually a nice casting. Just wish with a little details. And then another 50s Ford from the UK, the 1959 Ford Anglia, most commonly to this generation as Harry Potter's. And again, this is one that I've had for a number of years. This is a 2005 copyright short card. I probably got it at the same time as the T-Bird. And no headlight details, but now all the sponsor decals. I wonder if F. Campbell, if that's a real driver. I wonder what some of those tampos mean. But these little four-cylinder cars, Ford of the UK. So this is a copyright 2002 Anglia 105E. I think the Anglia came out in the late 30s or early 40s. Maybe it was maybe it was 1949, and was produced and eventually replaced by Anglia, I think Cortina. Maybe somebody from overseas, from Europe or from the UK might know. No, it wasn't the Cortina. Could it have been the Escort? No, it wasn't the Escort. The Escort was 1970. Wow, I wonder what year they stopped making. This is in 1959. Sorry, rambling there. A couple more to crack open. One special one that I did save. So this is the 8 crate, which is actually based off of a 57 Ford station wagon. And the way you can tell the difference between the 57 and 58 is this general, not universal, but the number of headlights. In 57, Ford had one headlight per side, as you can see on the big Ranchero. But in 58, they went for the Thunderbird family look with the 4 headlights. So this is obviously a customized, unlicensed. It doesn't actually say that it's a Ford. It says it's 8 crate. But it's got the telltale trim down the side that mimics the Crown Victorias, like that one there, and so similar to the Ranchero. And this one is a semi-fantasy one because it's got the engine in the interior. It's got a chrome interior. And I've seen a couple of the customizers, if you watch those customizing channels like Diecast Outcast and all the 3 Blind Mice fellas and all those different challenges, I've seen that they've ADH2 Cat, I believe, has been in several of those build-offs. If you've seen his customs, I wonder if he's done this. It's a prime candidate, I guess. I don't customize. I don't have the patience or the skill for it. So everybody said, I am one of the few people that doesn't have a gasser, but I did buy this Big Air Bel Air. Because other than these, I don't really have any 50s Chevys. So what the heck, we'll open this up. Saving the best for last, of course, but it's not this one. So this is a 4x4 version, or an off-road racing version of the 55, 56, 56 Chevy Bel Air, with a jerry can coming through the trunk, I guess, as a fuel cell. Off-road lights coming from the roll bar there. The top of the shocks coming through the hood, and a bull bar with off-road lights there. I believe this was new for 2020. Copyright 2019, so probably released in 2020 for the first time. that means. But I don't know why I bought this. Not that I dislike Chevy. I dislike, I know that's mean. I dislike fantasy castings, and overdone race cars. And one of the ones I love to make fun of the most is the Mustang. But now this last piece is the super fast 56 Ford Sunliner, which is very similar to the Crown Victoria. 56, 57 is tough for me to tell. I wasn't born. But what's the copyright on this? 2005 or 6? 2006. So I've had this for a long time. And I've teased all the super fast cars, and I keep on saying, "Oh, one of these days I'll open that." And like I said, I have cases. So there's the box. And there's the car. And painted headlight details, barely. Some door handles and some trim. It's got taillights. Oh, and it's got a license plate of sorts. Crazy for you. And you can see the Ford emblem. The colors are nice, the black and white. So this thing's been in the blister for 15 years. And this is the super fast ones. They come with the little boxes, and that's nice, a little keepsake. And if I store them in that, I can store them in that. So just a really quick N2Fins 50s car video. Comment, let me know what you liked. If any of my friends from overseas can give me some information on how late they made the Anglia 2. This is a 1959. I would imagine it was made until the early 60s, even with the little tail fins. Ford of UK and Europe in the 50s was bizarre to especially the French Fords from the late 40s and early 50s. I can't even remember some of them. I want to say the Vignale, the Fordette. There are a few. I mean the UK, the Zephyr, the Consul. Some very different Fords than we saw. All right, so thank you. Good night.